Bye. Queen Latifah, and you're watching ZTV on the Higher Learning Network. Yeah, bye. Hi, I'm Brandon.
And you're watching the Betty Shabazz training session 7 on the Higher Learning Network.
You should be
Today,
talking.
our guest is Miss Zoe Liang, a businesswoman from China.
And here at Betty Shabazz,
Hi,
Hi.
thank you for inviting me to be your guest.
why do we
So
have
we'll
feedback?
address our. Mama Zoe. Thank you for joining us, Mama Zoe.
Thank you for inviting me.
Talk. Mama Zoe, can you tell us how to say greetings in Chinese?
When you meet a Chinese, the first thing you want to say, 你好, means hello.
There you go. Talk. Okay.
Mama Zoe, what made you decide to get into business?
I want to be independent based on my own abilities. I used to work for office corporation. I decided to be work for myself so I can be more successful.
What are some businesses that us children can get into online?
Today with the social media, like the podcast, you actually have the platform to promote any product you or your skills you have. Like maybe your artwork, you can market your artwork based on through social media.
Oh, that's nice. Some of the viewers were asking, how do you say ice cream in Chinese?
What's that? Ice cream?
Yeah, some viewers they were asking, how do you say ice cream in Chinese?
冰淇淋. Actually, I think John Cena has a little show. Say he actually say Chinese 冰淇淋 in Chinese. 冰淇淋 is 冰激凌.
Oh,
How long does it take to make money
from your businesses?
Is well, you can make small money and big money, but the key is to save and invest majority of your money at the beginning. So that's the key to success. Rather than spend every penny you make the first, from first deal, you need to save majority of the proceed and invest. That's how you can be successful.
Oh, also, how does your work affect people in China and in the United States?
Currently, I like to help Americans to see the products in China, because most of the products sold in the United States are actually made in China. Instead of going through all the intermediaries, you can go to China to get the product yourself and sell direct to your customer.
How long have you had this business?
I have, since I came to United States about 30 years ago. Actually, I started be my own boss about 20 some years ago. I have been into various business. So, but each one I have a principle is you save and invest first before you can reap your success.
All right. So, what actually is your business? Like, what is it? What is
My new adventure actually is I have purchased a smart cooking machine from China that I can cook 6 dishes in 5 minutes. So I'm actually starting a new fast food venture in the United States, in Chicago area.
Oh wow.
How many businesses have you had?
I I start with being a mortgage uh, officer. Then I become a realtor, and then I manage several condominium as vacational rentals. Then I become a developer and operator of assisted living business. And now I'm helping to start a new business like Asian food, fast food uh, delivery service.
Also, like, you're gonna make a app kind of like DoorDash, but like better.
And DoorDash or other platform as only for delivery. But what I like to is try to teach 16, 18-year-old to prepare Asian food without being, trained in as a chef. So it will be easier to own your own business with a smart cooking machine.
Okay. So, what is it like? Uh, what was it like moving from China to the USA?
Um, I would say moving from China to US is a lot harder than from the US to China. Actually, there's quite a few, uh, even African American from Chicago is doing very well in China. But the process coming from China to the US is much difficult. But luckily, I spoke English before I came here, so make it a little bit easier. And I went to graduate school when I first came.
Oh, so follow up question. How long did it take you to learn English in high school?
Um, I think because I learned English in high school, so I think so it's a little bit easier if you start learning Chinese in high school. And just like the teacher, your math teacher, he actually speak quite good Chinese, just given 2 years, 2.5 years in China. So it's and he actually worked in China as a math teacher. That's a very easy way to learn a language. Just be there while you're working there. So
Um, how long have well, I don't want to say how long, but how do you how long does it take to how do you generate income?
um, I think I think right now with all the social media as a new marketplace, if you find a product, just say if we sell Asian food on a platform, you probably can start generating income, within a month.
Okay, so I wanted to ask, what Asian dishes do you know how to make?
Um, well, I think Asian dishes are probably the typical for someone from the northern China is jiaozi. It's like a dumpling. It's a very traditional Chinese food that you made especially for family gatherings on Chinese New Year, especially Chinese New Year Eve, that the whole family will get together, make jiaozi together. It's the dumplings. I can make it from scratch.
Wow, that's very nice. So, is that the reason that you wanted to make this product that you have a business with?
I think the reason I want to make this service is I want to find a business model easy for young people to get into it without a lot of training. With this smart machine, cooking machine, you actually just you can put the food, all the ingredients and the sauce in a container, and you pop into the machine just like a microwave. In 5 minutes, the food is ready to be delivered. So it requires very little skills. So that's why I would like to promote this business to help young people become entrepreneurs. So instead of working as a flip burger in like a restaurant, you can be on your own business.
Oh, 1 second. If you would like to call in to our podcast and ask questions, call 563-999-3035.
Again, 563-999-3035.
For the viewers. And press 1 to speak.
How long, if you have, how long have you been teaching people how to make money?
I think in the past, past few years that I decide I want to share my own success stories with other people. So I try to find ways that how they can be their own business owner instead of just being an employee, working for minimum wage. So now I was been looking for a product that can help them to overcome, have their own business without have a lot of capital and a lot of education, like college degrees or etc. So I start not too long, but I think I'm just right on my way to do that.
Okay. So this machine that you've created, is it supposed to be in a restaurant or is it supposed to be in a home?
You can be a restaurant, but you don't have to have a storefront. This is only a fast food delivery service without dining. So it will reduce. It can be in a home too if you want to. So it basically you can do it with a very little initial investment. Renting like restaurant space, which can cost you thousands of dollars.
So what you're saying is anyone can use this, right?
Yes.
Okay. Also, how long did it take you to create this machine, and what was the idea behind it?
Actually, I didn't create it. I just find the machine in China. And when I saw this machine, I immediately see the potential because it doesn't require a lot of labor, a lot of skills as a professional chef. So anybody, a 6-year-old, 16-year-old, and 18-year-old can be a chef with this machine.
Okay. We would like to shout out Mama Choi Tyler at Chicago State University, Program Director.
And students who want to learn podcast training, go to higherlearningnetwork.org.
Thank you for watching the HNL broadcast training on the higherlearningnetwork.org.
And Mama Zoe, thank you for tuning in and letting us interview you. And let us do this next time.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me here, and congratulations for your success.
Tune in next week at 2 p.m. to 2:15 on the YouTube.com on the Higher Learning Network TV show. Bye.
Bye.
You close, play. They're going to close. Just hit the end.